So hi YouTube, this is my review of the items which I've used up during the month of December 2012, and I'm doing two videos this morning because I've also had a big clear out of cosmetics and I'm throwing away quite a few things that I decided that although I haven't used them up, it's not worth keeping them because I use them so little or I've had them so long and I'm not really making any progress with them. But I'm going to do that in a separate video. These are the items that I've actually used up and may or may not be repurchasing. One item that I will definitely be repurchasing, I have in fact already repurchased, is this Dermalogica Ultra Calming Cleanser for face and eyes, which is probably it's definitely my favourite and most used cream cleanser. That is a cleanser that washes off. I've used literally, I guess, dozens of these bottles, which is the biggest size that Dermalogica makes with a pump top, over the years since I've been using this range. I use a couple of products from Dermalogica. It is a range that I like. I don't like all of their products, but this is the best cream cleanser that I have found. It's never irritates the skin. It's very effective at getting a full face of makeup off. I do use other products as well. What I will tend to do if I've been wearing a full face of makeup is to use this product first, spreading it all over my face and then wiping off with, first of all, a tissue. Then having a second go at mascara and waterproof eyeliner with a specific eye makeup remover, or a second lot of this, and then I will either finish off with a face freshener, Liz Earle's probably my favourite, or with a specific water-based makeup remover instead of a freshener, and I tend to use Crayoline's H2O. Or I might use a specific wash-off face cleanser for the second step as an exfoliator at the same time. I'm very into the use of wash-off cleansers with lactic acid. So I use a mixture of things, but Dermalogica is always there, and when I travel I use some of this into a travel-sized pot, and the pump action top is quite useful for decanting into a smaller container, and also very hygienic, the pump action. You know that I go on about the use or non-use of pumps or tubes with skincare products. I like product ranges that use pumps because it indicates to me that they're taking seriously not only hygiene but not degrading the quality of the ingredients that they're using by subjecting them to air and oxidisation once the product's open. So full marks to Dermalogica for that. That's a repurchase. Also a repurchase is this Bliss product, also pump, although it's less important for this, which is just a body wash in my favourite smell, which is blood orange and white pepper. I like the Bliss products, particularly their body moisturiser, which I think is the most effective because it's very moisturising but not sticky. And the body washes, there's nothing particular about their actual washing mechanism or the consistency of the formula, but I just really like the smell of this, which is really refreshing and uplifting. So I buy these large bottles, usually in the United States where they're a bit cheaper, and I've got some backups of that, so I'll be using that up. This is just a ordinary nail polish remover that I finally finished. I used a Marks and Spencer's Cheap and Cheerful. I never know whether it's worth it to pay more for a proper nail polish remover, and by that I mean one that's marketed as part of a nail care range. I guess given that they mostly use acetone, although this is an acetone-free one, the acetone-free ones tend to be slightly less effective at actually removing the polish, although this was quite good. My nails are not in a great condition at the moment because I wear polish nearly all the time. I do keep them short and I have regular manicures. I try to remember to condition and use hand cream, but not always successfully. And that, I guess, ought to be one of my beauty resolutions for this next year, to actually use my nail conditioning oil on my cuticles and hand cream more regularly. Speaking of which, used up again, this is a Bliss hand cream. This is not my favourite in their range. They have a gel-based one, which I think is more effective for moisturising. This is called their high intensity. It's just quite a useful size to have in your handbag, although it took me ages to use this up. It doesn't have an SPF either, which is bad, really. You can tell my hands are really showing my age, somewhat more than my face, I fondly say to myself, although you can't judge that on here because I don't show my face. But I've always used SPF on my face, so have fewer of the brown spots that are starting on my hands. So it's surprisingly difficult to get hand creams with SPF in them. And of course you do need to remember reapplying during the day because of frequent hand washing. But I'm going to try and use hand cream more often in the future. Repurchase, possibly not that particular one. It was the lemony smell. I have got an orange one in the same smell as the body wash I just showed you, which I do like, but no SPF, so possibly not a repurchase. This was a waterproof eye mascara remover, makeup remover from Sephora that I bought very early in the year and it's only just used up now, even though it's only a travel size. It was one of those ones where you had to shake, split the oil from the water, and the oil seemed to run out much faster than the water side of it. I didn't find it all that effective in that I had to scrub quite a lot. To be honest, the Creoline H2O is more efficient at removing eye makeup. I wouldn't mind any suggestions that people have for eye makeup remover, liquid one, because I'm always on the hunt and I haven't found one that is really brilliant at melting off the eye makeup without irritating the eyes. I've nearly got to the end of a bottle of Mally eye makeup remover, which I'll talk about when I finish, probably next month. Not very impressed with that either, so still on the lookout for the perfect eye makeup remover. 2 mascaras. I always have 2 on the go, one in my handbag, one in the bathroom in the morning. You should throw out after 3 months. I'm very bad about that. I've had these on the go, I reckon, for more than 3 months. I never ever get to finish a mascara because I only really apply once a day, so particularly the one in the handbag doesn't get much use. This is a Mally volumizing mascara that she sells very well as being the ultimate of mascaras, and I do like it, and I have repurchased as a backup. It gives quite good volume, but it's not fully smudge proof. It does leak a bit, not as badly as some. So I do quite like it. It's up there with L'Oreal's. This was the Gemma Kid one, which was not as volumizing, but was quite, good at not being too smudgy. Gemma Kid's gone under, of course, so there's no chance of repurchasing this. And then this was just, excuse me, sneeze, a little one of Molten Brown, the Heavenly Ginger Lily Moisture Bath and Shower. I love these little samples you get in hotels, and this was a nice smell. I'm just reminding myself, quite sweet and lily and uplifting. I wouldn't buy it, but I do enjoy using them. So those were my things I used up in December, mostly fairly positive. Getting towards the end of quite a few things, so look out for January. Happy New Year to everyone. Bye for now.